So here we are in the final segment of our show, and the final segment of our show every day is about real education. We try to undercut these political stories, the incredibly anti-educational policies that are sweeping this country, by reminding you of what education used to be about, how studying, yes, even the great men dead, was valuable before we wrote them off as arrogant white men, simply bigots and racists, systemic racists. The incredible amount of wisdom we are denying our kids by transforming education away from our history and simply towards this political utopian future is staggering. And so I want to remind you a little bit every day about what some of these great figures had thought and said and did. Take the following quote from René Descartes, the great philosopher. Each problem that I solved became a rule which served afterwards to solve other problems. Isn't that the history of Western culture that the left hates now? Every problem that we solved together as human beings in Western culture became a model, a rule, a law, right, that allowed us to solve other problems. In other words, knowledge is an aggregation. You make mistakes, you conquer the mistake, you move forward. This is what the progressive left wants to kill. They want to kill it off, right? As if somehow you're going to find a better way by adopting proto-fascist insistence rather than the trial and error that Western civilization has given us. Take a look at this quote from Machiavelli. Quote, "Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times." If you're going to be up and constantly at the forefront, if you're going to continue to learn, when paradigms shift, you shift too. Right? You begin to have flexibility in the way you see problems so that you can control and ultimately conquer them in new and powerful ways. And the great Da Vinci himself said, Leonardo, quote, "Fortune is powerless to help one who does not exert himself. All the luck in the world isn't going to help you if you don't have a little hard work first. If you're not in there pitching, trying yourself, the best person with the best luck in the world, till you do something, nothing can happen." Go to the next one. Michel de Montaigne, great French philosopher, 16th century, said, "The most certain sign of wisdom is cheerfulness." But let that sink in. Why is the progressive left so perpetually angry? They have no sense of humor. They cannot smile. They're miserable all the time. And you want to know why? Because their entire movement is based on folly, not wisdom. If you are operating under a system of wisdom, then you will be cheerful because you know what's right. Take another look at the next one from Machiavelli again. "He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command." Right? We're being bossed around by thugs and morons, by half-educated social justice activists who don't know how to lead. They don't know how to lead because they have no core belief, because politics dominates everything they do. That's why nobody wants to follow them. Those who wish really to be obeyed, they have to learn how to lead first. And finally, the quote from Descartes, "Whenever anyone has offended me, I try to raise my soul so high that the offense cannot reach it." In other words, when someone insults me, I don't run and hide and play the victim. I try to elevate my behavior so morally above the accusation that they can't touch me. What a 180-degree turn some of these great thinkers are from what you're seeing, what passes for wisdom and knowledge in today's educational system.